In a stunning on-air moment, late-night host Jimmy Kimmel took aim at Meghan Markle and her latest podcast endeavor, delivering a searing monologue that left no room for misinterpretation. During his opening segment on Jimmy Kimmel Live, the comedian didn't just poke fun at the Duchess of Sussex, he outright eviscerated her. With biting sarcasm and razor-sharp wit, Kimmel branded Meghan's new podcast as total trash, questioning not only its content but also her sincerity and credibility. It was a brutal takedown that sent shockwaves across social media, reigniting debates over Meghan's public persona and the ongoing fallout from her post-royal career. The comedian didn't hold back as he ridiculed Meghan's latest attempt at media dominance, sarcastically calling it the single most enlightening thing to happen to audio since white noise machines. The audience erupted in laughter as Kimmel played clips from the podcast, pausing intermittently to roll his eyes and shake his head in feigned disbelief. "Look, I get it," Kimmel quipped. "Everyone's got a podcast these days. Your neighbor has one, your dog walker probably has one, but somehow, this podcast manages to be both insufferable and pointless at the same time. That's a rare talent, folks." The jabs didn't stop there. Kimmel went on to mock Meghan's familiar storytelling style, where she often positions herself as the misunderstood heroine in a world that just doesn't appreciate her brilliance. "It's like every episode is just Meghan explaining how tough life is when you're rich, famous, and married to a prince. Really relatable content." This isn't the first time Meghan has faced backlash for her media ventures. Her previous Spotify podcast, Archetypes, was unceremoniously dropped after one season, with reports surfacing that the streaming giant was unimpressed with the output. At the time, an industry insider reportedly called the show a waste of resources, and Bill Simmons, a high-ranking Spotify executive, labeled Meghan and Harry as grifters. Kimmel seized upon this history, questioning why Meghan thought another podcast would be any different. "You know, maybe, just maybe, people aren't interested in hearing Meghan Markle give them life advice. It's like getting marriage counseling from a Kardashian." The audience howled at the comparison, but the underlying sentiment was clear. Kimmel was voicing what many critics have long suspected, that Meghan's ventures outside of the royal family have been little more than vanity projects, lacking substance or genuine appeal. Following Kimmel's scathing critique, many expected a swift response from Meghan or her team. However, the Sussexes have remained notably silent, fueling speculation that the couple is struggling to handle yet another wave of public humiliation. Sources close to the couple have hinted at frustration behind closed doors, with Meghan reportedly feeling betrayed by the media that once championed her.